All right, so this is just like a preface to the video. So in the beginning, I took these apart and then did cut tests and stuff like that, talked about the internals and like the differences and stuff like that, which in my opinion, it all had to be done because I wanted to know what the differences were, including edge retention and stuff like that. But I did a baton test and that basically told me what I really wanted to know. So I'm going to put that in the beginning of the video because I want to get that message across first, and just to hold your attention for at least that long. And then I'll put the other stuff later on in case somebody's interested in that. So yeah, the video is going to be a little bit jumbled. Okay, bye. All right, so I'm going to compare these today. This is the fake cold steel Espada. This is the CTS XHP version. And this is the current aus10a version Espada you can get right now. But this is from old cold steel. I'm going to do a comparison on both of these. And I was going to return this one. I bought it from eBay and it turned out to be fake, so I was going to return it. But the person who sold it to me told me just to keep it. So I don't know. So this was donated to the channel by some anonymous person from eBay. All right, so I'm going to start off by just cutting paper with both of these. These both have like the factory edge. And just to show you that. And then after that, I'm going to open both of these up. Opening this one up was like a request from a viewer. So I'm going to do that. And then also because I'm going to baton with these. And I kind of want to see the insides afterwards too, see if there's any damage. So this is what you get from the factory. So nice and sharp. Yep. All right. And this is what you get from the fake one. Actually, wow. This is actually sharp too. All right, nice. I thought I was gonna have to sharpen this one, but I don't have to. They seem very similar. Okay, cool. So next up, I'll open both of these up and we'll take a look at the insides. Espadas are basically the same thing throughout the different generations. So we'll take a look at that. All right, so this is something I do have to do from time to time, but I usually just use an axe and a mallet. But I'm gonna try to go through this fat wood, but my people call it ocote. All right, but yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'll try to just get the same amount of increments, same splinters basically. See what it does. This way. Should start a little bit forward more. There we go. All right, so that gave up. It is just cutting through it instead of actually breaking it. All right, cool. It did give up once. There's a fat knot down here too, so let me try the other one too. Huh. The lockup seems fine. No wiggle. Wait, wiggle? A little bit, but not really. Huh, all right. Let me try this one. Well, we can still use the knot down here, so I don't want to cut too much behind the knot. I don't think it would be fair. All right, so this is the actual cold steel one. All right, that was too easy for it. right, this one's doing the same thing, slicing through it instead of splitting, which makes sense because it's not a little axe, it's not an axe like I usually use. Don't want to get the edge with the mallet, I mean the tip with the mallet. Alright, so, I mean it's doing like much better than the other one so far. It's cutting through the knot. So it's probably just going to keep pivoting if I keep trying to do that. Let me leave this here and see if I can get the other one to fail again. No, actually, never mind. I cut the knot. I'm going to try to cut the knot with the other one. All right, so yeah, it feels the same, but this did not fail. All right, let's try this one more time. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Nah, that's just the... I remember the spring is it's not held by anything. All right, so yeah. Never mind. But it just feels... Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, this one's loose too. Let me take these off so I don't bend them. I'll be back. All right, so I took them off, and then back to this. So it is not cracking, it's just basically just cutting through it. So let's see if I can get this to fail again. A little bit forward. All right, so it's getting thicker. So yeah, so obviously it's getting harder to cut through. All right, that sounded like it snapped. Okay, let me put the other one on there. See what it does. And I'm gonna open these up and look at the inside. So it's hella curving now. It's following the grain as much as it can. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, so yeah. I was gonna do this. Oh, there we go. Let's try the other one. This is the fake one. Still feels fine. Okay, huh? Still locks up nice, but it just gave up twice. All right, so I'll open these up and look inside. All right, so inside, these three faces, so basically the well, I guess 4 faces, but the 2 sides of the pin, this face and then this face, are the ones that are getting the brunt of the force that's being applied to the knife. Not much deformation. There is a line there. There is lines, see there, and then on the other side. You can't really see it, but there is some deformation there. And on this one, whoop, a little bit. Seems even less though. See that? See on the side of the pin there? But this pin is a lot more wobbly than this pin. I think that's one of the effects. And the other thing that I didn't notice the first time I opened it, if you see this, how much this contours the pin, so the blade itself, the blade part of this match, how much it contours this pin. And if you look at this one, the fake one, you see that? It's barely a divot. So it's more of a, this one, the cutout, is more, it's oblonged. It isn't to the shape of the actual pin. This is like the pin itself. The shape of it just rounded out. So I think, because this material actually seems very good too. It didn't really smash this. I thought it was gonna just smash it basically. But no. So yeah, so the material is actually good. But I think it's just the overall tolerances that are making the difference here. So my opinion, just to wrap this up, don't buy fake ones. This was like 150, I think it was. And I'm like, CTS XHP for 150. I'm like, hot damn. So I bought it. Ended up, it was donated, like I said in the beginning of the video, and to the channel by the person that, yeah, but whatever. But you can buy this for the same price basically too. So for like 150 bucks, you can get an actual Espada, and it's tested. It's like time tested by tons of people. You can actually trust it. But there's a caveat to that. For me personally, I trust old cold steel. So if you can, find this logo. If you're buying an aus10a or whatever, find this logo on it and get this. Don't get the new logo, in my opinion. I have not tested the new ones. I have not carried the new ones. Do I have any new ones? I don't know, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I bought an Atlas, but I returned it. I think it was an Atlas. The one with an Atlas lock. Engage. There you go. I'm rambling now. So, okay, yeah. I trust cold steel, and it's for good reason. It felt like a fixed blade, basically. So I trust old cold steel, basically. Don't buy fake. Unless, I don't know, unless you got some weird things you want to do and like just destroy it. If you can find it cheap, then yeah, whatever. Okay, all right. So yeah, any questions, suggestions? Let me know. I think I covered everything. So yeah. Okay. All right. And then to the people too that made suggestions for the video. Thank you. Okay. Bye. All right. So this is what they look like on the inside, but very, very similar. I'll point out some stuff. But so first of all, this is plastic. It's some kind of plastic. You see all that? Bridges. This is aluminum, from what I understand. So all the Espadas are aluminum. The other thing is, from what I understand, that's the back spacer. And then all the Espadas have Loctite on their screws. And this one does not have anything. Some weird white stuff there, but it's not blue Loctite. If it does have anything at all. Nope. Second thing I noticed is This thing's like buzzed flush. This thing's the same as this though. There's a lot of like crazy things that are the same. Just everything's a little bit sharper. This, if you see the original's like chamfered or whatever you call it, just rounded out. This is a little bit rougher. It's a little bit just cut and that's it. But the pin is where it's supposed to be. The holes are everything exactly the same. The pin on this is flat on top. I'll show you. So look at this pin here. Same thing basically. See, straight flat cut. It's probably just buzzed. And then the original one has where the actual Espada brand or Espada knife model is rounded a bit. So little details like that are what separate it. Something I noticed was this. Let me show you both of them working. All right. So that looks. Let me show you the other one. Might as well. Crazy, huh? Basically the same thing. Kind of nuts. Well, one big difference is this. If you look at the back spacer, well, not the back spacer, the lockup, the back lock, comparison to the blade, slightly thicker, but not by much. If you go like this, it's basically the same. This guy, and I'm guessing that's why they use such thick washers. I thought they had 2 washers in here. They just have one really thick one. But if you see this, see the difference? This is kind of pushed away, but see the difference? And my thumb's a little bit jacked up, so. But way thicker than the original one. You can like feel it a lot. You can see it. You can see the difference. And that's probably why, like I said, they use like this. Look at this washer here, super thin. That's probably why they use such a crazy thick washer. I thought it was 2 of them, but no, it's just one big one. All right, besides that, everything's basically the same. Kind of nuts, kind of nuts. Little spring has a little extra bend in it, but yeah, pretty crazy. Here's where the little plate's missing, just like I showed in the other video. See, this one has the plate. So this has the plate on both scales. This one only has it on one. All right. So yeah, just want to show you the inside, and then I'm just gonna start cutting stuff, seeing how it does, to see how it does, and then I'll beat it up a little bit in the end. Okay. All right. So I put these back together again, and it went back together fine, like perfectly fine. So yeah, okay. One difference too, this uses a Torx 7 and this is a Torx 6. They both use a Torx 9 for the main pivot. All right, so next up, I'm gonna cut like pipe and some other stuff. All right, so this is 1 1/4 inch clear pipe, and I'll start with the aus10a version. So let's see. No, that didn't count. Come on. All right, let's do one more. I'll try to do the same thickness for both of them. All right. Oof. Okay, so I'll try the next one. All right, so I'm also interested in seeing how the coating stands up to all this stuff, which isn't really abuse yet. Oh wow, okay. So similar circles. The original CTS XHP version. Oh wow, okay. So I think this did better. The original CTS XHP version is DLC coded, and it's pretty hard to like get it to get pushed away from the edge. So when you see like other things that are like powder coated and stuff like that, other knives, they'll start getting pushed away from the edge, like as if you're pushing paint away. So we'll see what happens to this one. All right, so we'll move on. All right, so for this next part, I'm just gonna twist the sisal rope, and I'll start with the fake one first. So I'm gonna cut up a little bit and then see how it does against paper. So actually, let me show you the paper first. Huh. Oh, okay, no. I thought I had a little nick already. Nope, perfectly fine. All right. So, yeah, okay. All right, so let's start cutting some sisal rope. All right, I'm gonna try to concentrate on this little area here. All right, so that's 10. Let me see what that does. What that did. Okay. All right, I do feel something there. Hold up. Let me cut this off. All right, let's try that again. All right, something is there, and this isn't computer paper, so it's gonna show up. The problem is gonna show up. The dullness is gonna show up a lot faster than the computer paper. So let's do another 10. What is that, 3? My mind wanders. 4. Okay, I think that's 10. All right, let's do the paper again. All right. Huh. All right. Okay. All right, still seems fine. Yeah, but there is a difference. All right, I'm just keep going. Okay, so another 10, I think. I don't know. All right, it is stuttering. Let me do another 10. What is that, 3? 4, maybe. so that's 10, I think. Okay, so there's hiccups. I'm gonna count them in camera, and then I'll do the same thing with this one, and we'll compare both of them. So there is a difference now. I want to get to that same number because I don't want to cut sisal rope for like super long. But I'll cut the same number with this one, and we'll see if we have the same results. All right, so I counted 42 with the fake one. I don't know if I have ADD or what, but I can't concentrate when I'm cutting stuff. All right. What the? So let me show you the initial sharpness. Yes. Okay. Initial sharpness, and then I'll just start cutting. So 42, I'm gonna just take it by 10 increments of 10, and then we'll see. Same area, basically. Okay. 1. So that's 10. Okay, it's fine still. All right. I'll put this in the end of the video because this is kind of boring. All right, even for me, and I'm the one doing it. All right. 4, I think. But I have to know though. That's the reason I'm doing it. I want to know if there's an actual difference. Okay. So we are at 20. I think. I'm gonna say 10. Yeah, this is doing a lot better. You can hear just a little stutter, barely now. But the other one you could hear that, or you can feel that at least. Right in the beginning, right in the first 10. All right, so I'm saying it's 30. So we're gonna do we'll do 12 this time. Okay, I'm saying that's 12. Yeah, okay. Let me get the other one and I'll show you the difference. All right, so both of these cut the sisal rope 42 times. So there is definite stoppage. There, so right when it gets to where I was doing the cuts, just start it. Let's see. see. Okay. It does cut, but it just stops. I mean, it does little pauses. So this, you can feel that's a little bit rougher. A little pause there. So it's there, but not as noticeable as that. And CTS XHP would be even longer lasting than this fake one. So far, buying this, what you can get now is better. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna baton with both of these and see if it messes it up.